I'm here in central London on Regent Street, and as you can see behind me, the bunting is going up throughout London because there's just 5 days to go until the coronation. And the All Souls Orchestra are thrilled to be hosting the Coronation Prom at the Royal Albert Hall, and we've actually sold out the whole concert. So it's with great pleasure that I can announce that we are hosting a free live stream on our YouTube channel for anyone to watch anywhere in the world. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head through London to 5 places connected with the coronation, and I'm going to share with you 5 top tips about how you can enjoy or share the Coronation Prom with friends and family members. Let's go! The first stop on our coronation tour this afternoon is Buckingham Palace, the HQ of the British royal family. And of course, King Charles is going to process from Buckingham Palace down the Mall, down Whitehall towards Westminster Abbey, and then later on in the day he's going to return here and he's going to appear with his family on the balcony. And I have to say, looking down the Mall, you can see all of the Union flags and the flags of the Commonwealth realms from around the world. And so tip 1 is basically this, that you can watch the Coronation Prom wherever you are in the world, and it's easy to access. All you have to do is visit our website, allsoulsmusic.org, and there's a link on there, and there's also a promo pack with things that you can share with your church family or friends and neighbours via WhatsApp. Or you can go to our YouTube channel, just search for All Souls Music, type in the Coronation Prom, and the live stream should appear, and it will go live at 7 p.m, live from London's Royal Albert Hall with a 120-piece All Souls Orchestra and many, many special guests. It's going to be a fantastic time. Join us. We'd love to see you there. In fact, why don't you write down in the comments on this video where you're hoping to be watching the Coronation Prom from. We'd love to see where you're going to be viewing the concert from, wherever you are in the world, and we're so excited that you're going to join us. Right, I'm going to head off to stop 2 on our coronation tour of London. While I'm walking to stop 2 on our coronation route, I've just realised that some of you around the world might be thinking, 7 p.m. UK time, that's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. where I live in the world. And you might want to ask the question, well, can I watch it back at a time that's convenient to me? And the answer is yes. We will be leaving the concert up on YouTube in the days following on from the Coronation Prom, so you could watch it on the Sunday or the Monday or the Tuesday, basically whenever you want, for 3 months after the concert. So do join us on Saturday or at a time that is convenient to you. Now, while I'm heading to stop 2 on the coronation tour and taking in a lot of the preparations going on around London for Saturday, you can see right behind me these big staircases leading up to what will be the press galleries in front of Westminster Abbey. So there's a long row here where I'm assuming broadcasters from across the UK and around the world will be interviewing special guests and seeing King Charles and all of the dignitaries and heads of state from around the world arriving here in the heart of London, which leads us on to what stop 2 actually is, which is Westminster Abbey. Well, stop 2 on our coronation tour is Westminster Abbey, where coronations have been taking place ever since Christmas Day 1066, when William the Conqueror was crowned King of England. And it's almost 1,000 years now since 1066, and coronations are still taking place in that very special church building. Now, top tip number 2 for the Coronation Prom is why not share the concert with as many friends and family and neighbours you can think of who would love to watch this live stream? And I think one of the best ways you could share it with them is via WhatsApp. Perhaps you're in a couple of family WhatsApp groups. Perhaps your church has a group that you could share it with, or perhaps you made a group on WhatsApp with neighbours during the COVID-19 lockdown, and this might be something really great that you could share with them on Coronation Day. Just think about this. Loads of people are going going to be watching the Windsor concert on the Sunday evening. But do your friends and family know that the Coronation Prom is happening on the Saturday evening? So great thing maybe to share with friends and family, a wonderful evening of entertainment after watching the coronation service at Westminster Abbey earlier in the day. Right, now I'm off to stop 3 on our coronation tour. And our third stop on our coronation route today is the house of George Frederick Handel. Just a very short walk from London's Oxford Street here on Brook Street. And the reason I've stopped here is because Handel wrote 4 coronation anthems in his lifetime, including, perhaps most famous of all, Zadok the Priest, which will be sung at Saturday's coronation service and at the Coronation Prom. Now, my third top tip for how you can use the Coronation Prom is to invite some family and friends around to your own home to watch the concert. Maybe invite some neighbours. Maybe you could invite your home group around and say to your home group from church, hey, who could you invite to come around and watch this concert? Maybe put out some snacks, maybe cook a coronation quiche and have a lovely evening together. A great way to unpack some of the symbolism from the coronation service that points to the King of Kings. This is a fantastic opportunity to share the good news with your neighbours, church, family and friends. The fourth stop on our coronation tour is Whitehall, and you can see behind me there the cenotaph, which is the UK's war memorial from the First World War. And Whitehall is kind of lots of government offices here, the heart of the UK government, and indeed right behind me here on the other side of the road is the black gates that lead into Downing Street, where the UK Prime Minister lives. And you can see hordes of tourists out there gazing in to see that famous front door to number 10. Now, the reason I've picked Whitehall is because King Charles is going to process from Buckingham Palace down Whitehall towards Westminster Abbey, right down there. And then after the service, he's going to process back to Buckingham Palace this way. Now, top tip number 4 is to throw a Coronation Prom church party. And I know lots of churches are already doing this. It's very simple. All you have to do is live stream the concert onto a projector screen in your church building. Either cater it yourself or invite your church family to bring and share food and drinks with one another. A great opportunity to do some local outreach in your church, a way to share the good news on that Saturday evening. You could invite your church family to say, why not think of a friend or family member to bring along? Meet church family. Maybe at the end of the concert, you could say to your church family, why not join us again tomorrow morning for a church service, especially if you've got a coronation-themed church service the next morning. A wonderful and easy invite to a fantastic concert on the Saturday night, followed by a Sunday service. If you are hosting a Coronation Prom church party, we'd love to be praying for you. We'd love to find out where you are watching it from. Just post again in the comments below where your church is, and we'll be praying for you in the coming days. Of course, if you'd like to host one yourself, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to allsoulsmusic.org to find that link. And there's even a church promo pack that you can download to share with your church family on email and WhatsApp in the coming days. So that's top tip number 4. Off to our final destination, which is linked to the Coronation Prom. I wonder where I could be going next. And our final stop, our 5th stop on our coronation tour today, where else could it be other than the Royal Albert Hall, where the Coronation Prom is taking place on Saturday evening? And it's absolutely brilliant place to come late at night. It's really atmospheric. I'd highly recommend you come down here and just soak up the atmosphere, especially because all of the students at the Royal College of Music are still practicing, and all of their music just wafts over to you as you stand in front of the Royal Albert Hall. And there's a coronation link here because Sir Hubert Parry was a professor of composition at the Royal College for many years, and he wrote one of the most famous coronation anthems of all, I Was Glad. Now, the fifth and final tip on how you can share the Coronation Prom with friends and family is to find the Facebook event and invite as many people as you can possibly think of that you think would love to come along to this. Now, all you have to do is go to Facebook if you're on there, search for the Coronation Prom, or find the link at the top of our Facebook page. And on the right-hand side, there's an option to invite friends and family. Just click on some names of people that you think would love a concert like this on Saturday evening. Now, we're being joined by some amazing guests. We have the incredible 120-piece All Souls Orchestra. We have a choir of 300 from churches from across the UK making the Coronation Prom Massed Choir. And we also have some amazing special guests joining us. We have Jan Mulder joining us from the Netherlands, who's recorded many albums with the London Symphony Orchestra. We have superstar soprano Joanne Lunn joining us. We have three amazing singer-songwriters and worship leaders, Brian Dirksen, Noel Robinson and Lou Fallingham, and world-renowned gospel choir, the Kingdom Choir, led by Karen Gibson. We've got Richard Lennox on the organ. It's going to be a spectacular evening with a variety of music for all of the family. So do join us on Saturday evening, 7 p.m. for our live stream, the Coronation Prom. I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Put in the comments below what you're most excited about. What are you looking forward to out of all of the things I've mentioned? We'd love to hear from you, and I hope to see you on Saturday evening, whether you're here at the Royal Albert Hall in the heart of London, or whether you're joining us from around the world for this free live stream of the Coronation Prom. Hope to see you then.